All right, well, thank you. I have a stark warning for parents about what a second Donald Trump administration would mean for our families. Trump has said clearly and publicly he wants to slash education funding in half. In half. That sounds unthinkable, right? Impossible, right? But this isn't just Trump bluster. Project 2025 shows this is something that Republicans are seriously planning for, and their plans would have serious consequences. Project 2025 calls for ending Head Start. That is a program that has given millions of parents a start in early childhood education. It calls for choking off funding for schools in our low-income areas, including many in our rural communities. It calls for taking student lunches away from some students. This is really wildly out of touch with families and out of touch with reality. Do Republicans think rural communities need fewer teachers and public schools? Do Republicans think we should have less support for students with special needs? Do they think any parent wants to lose Head Start? Do they think any student wants to go to school hungry? Because that is what Project 2025 means, and that is what Trump is promising. Another promise, and this is direct from Donald Trump himself, he is going to cut off funding to schools with vaccine requirements. That should raise so many alarms and so many questions. Why does Trump want a measles outbreak? Why does he want to bring back polio? Do we seriously think we came through a COVID pandemic only for Trump to think, how can we make it worse next time? I mean, does he even understand what he's talking about? Every single state in this country has basic school vaccine requirements. I will tell you, as a former preschool teacher, I have to say that I think a preschool student could have written a better education agenda. Seriously, though, it is unimaginable to me that we would cut our school funding in half, or fire teachers, or leave kids in the dust. It is unthinkable to me that we would shutter the Department of Education and tell our parents and students and teachers and schools across the country, sorry, you're on your own. Our public schools are the backbone of our country's strength, and it is the foundation of our future. Fighting for that future, fighting for our kids is what drove this mom in tennis shoes into politics, and it still drives me today. So I will keep speaking out loudly about how Donald Trump and Project 2025 would put our kids' future in jeopardy.
Senator Stabenow.